Hey everybody, it's John. We're doing 2013 Series 2, break number 5. This is eBay bids in July 28th, 2013. Here's our sealed box. Alright, Jesus Montero, Juan Pierre, Brandon Bosch, Hector Santiago, Yoenis Cespedes, Jordan Lyles, Raul Banez, Logan Forsythe, Tom Wilhelmson, Josh Donaldson, Yasmani Grandal, Matt Joyce, Jordan Walden, Brett Anderson, Joaquin Benoit, Rafael Betancourt, Jeff Francoeur, Coco Crisp, Houston Street, Matt Harrison, Nolan Reimold, Ari Dickey, Peter Borges. Got a gold Zach Greinke, Will and Rosario making their mark, green Adam Dunn, Dustin Pedroia chasing history, Robinson Cano mini, Mike Trout chasing it down, and there's our first hit. It's a John Smoltz jersey card for the Braves. Travis Snyder, Glenn Perkins, BJ Upton, Andy Dirks, Anibal Sanchez, Brandon Beachy, Jordan Zimmerman, Austin Jackson, Jose Molina, Julius Chassin, Placido Blanco, Marco Estrada, Jose Fernandez, Mike Trout, Jordany Valdespin, Jed Yurko, Chris Herman, Adam Dunn, Drew Smiley, Brandon Phillips, Matt Moore, JJ Hardy, Shane Victorino, Berto Claspo, Senego Casilla, Carlos Ruiz, Fernando Rodney, Chris Perez, Leonis Martin, Hisashi Iwakuma, James McDonald, John Lester, Miguel Cabrera, Wandy Rodriguez, Alberto Cabrera, Anthony Gose, Marco Scudero, Pablo Sandoval, Cole Hamels, Michael Kadire, Franklin Gutierrez Gold, Will Middlebrooks, JJ Hardy Green, Matt Cain chasing history, David Freese Mini, Mike Moustakas chasing it down, our autograph for the Rays, Alex Cobb. Gio Gonzalez, Trevor Plouffe, Jeremy Affeldt, Diane Viciero, Drew Storen, Brett Jackson, Matt Harvey, Scott Baker, Logan Morrison, Phil Koch, Greg Dobbs, Jerome Williams, Luis Jimenez, Liam Hendricks, Miguel Cabrera, Christopher Davis, Jeff Locke, Aaron Hicks, Rob Brantley. Tommy Hanson, John Buck, Carlos Carrasco, Ryan Dempster, Cole DeVries, Jorge De La Rosa, Andrew Kashner, James Loney, Irvin Santana, Casey Jansen, Brett Wallace, Lorenzo Cain, Blake Blevin, Chris Nelson, Andrelton Simmons, Johnny Giavotella, Joe Thatcher, Zach McAllister, Ryan Hannigan, Hanley Ramirez, Ben Rivera, Justin Turner, Devin Mesoraco, Juan Francisco, Ernesto Frary, Andrelton Simmons, Matt Moore green. Carl Crawford, Chasing History. Tom Seaver, die cut. BJ Upton mini. Joe Mauer, World Baseball Classic. David Murphy. Scott Sizemore. Nestor Ferry. Franklin Gutierrez. AJ Griffin. Julio Teheran. David Price. Nick Swisher. Lou Marson. Jason Hamill. CJ Wilson. Joe Kelly. R.A. Dickey. Adam Lind. Hugh Jinru. Brian Amagroso. Tim Hudson. Hank Conger. Victor Martinez, Wade Miley, Jesus Montero, Juan Pierre, Vern Bosch, Hector Santiago, Yoenis Cespedes, Mike Baxter, Robinson Cano, Irvin Santana, Casey Jansen, Brett Wallace, Lorenzo Cain, Blake Bevan, Elvis Andrus, Steven Strasburg, Lonnie Chisenhall, Homer Bailey, Nelson, Luis Cruz, Pedro Florimon, Lance Lynn. Got a green Johnny Gomes, Justin Verlander, Chasing History, Tyler Flowers gold, Tyler Skaggs making their mark. And our third hit, Lou Bordeaux for the Cleveland Indians. That's the Kennesaw Mountain Landis Award. Johnny Bench mini. Drew Storen, Brett Jackson, Zach Greinke, Francisco Cervelli, Alex Presley, Joel Hanrahan, Matt Garza, Chris Carter, Nick Swisher, Lou Marson, Jason Hamill, CJ Wilson, Marco Estrada, Jose Fernandez, Mike Trout, Jordany Valdesman, Jed Jericho, Chris Herman. John Lackey, Ryan Lavarnway, Mike Avilas, J.P. Rencibia, Victor Martinez, Wade Miley, Madison Bumgarner, Nick Hundley, Brian Dozier, Travis Wood, Aramis Ramirez, Bud Norris, Philip Umber, Jenry Mejia, Carlos Quentin, Derek Holland, Felix DeBrant, Eric Ibar, Chris Medlin, Gold Julio Teheran, Yu Darvish, James Loney Green, Troy Tulowitzki, Chasing History, Ernie Banks, The Elite, Willie Stargell Mini, John Jay, Chasing It Down, David Wright, World Baseball Classic, Willie Peralta, Josh Johnson, Gavin Floyd, David Freese, J.D. Martinez, Ryan Madsen, Ruben Tejada, John Mayberry, Alexi Ogando, Steve Lombardozzi, Jordan Danks, Bruce Chen, Jesus Guzman, Buster Posey, Derek Jeter, Lance Berkman, Colin McHugh, Francisco Peguero, Jason Marquis, Jacob Turner, Roy Halladay, Justin Ruggiano, Gregor Blanco, Ryan Doumit, Vinny Pastano, Brett Myers, Jose Iglesias, Jose Quintana, Dallas Keuchel, Carlos Marmol, Donovan Solano, Mike Baxter, Robinson Cano, Luis Cruz, Pedro Florimon, Lance Lynn, Ross Detweiler, David Price, Ryan Ludwig, Seth Smith, Josh Harrison, Gold J.P. Rencibia, Ike Davis making their mark, Brandon Phillips Green, Felix Hernandez, Chasing History, Albert Pujols die cut. Ernie Banks mini. Got a pink Jordan Lyles. That is number 250. Alex Gordon chasing it down. Mike Napoli, Yunel Escobar, Justin Morneau, Trevor Cahill, David Wright, Fernando Martinez, Cody Ross, Darren Mastrioni, Mike Fiers, Chris Young, Matt Garza, Chris Carter, Andres Torres, Evan Gattis, Jackie Bradley Jr., Adam Warren, Andrew Werner, Sergio Santos. Mike Leake, Johan Santana, Carlos Beltran, Josh Rutledge, Andy Pettit, Nate Eovaldi, Phil Hughes, Neil Walker, Jose Bautista, Mark Burley, Alfonso Soriano, Jeff Neiman, Brandon Moss, Josh Vitters, Henderson Alvarez, Mariano Rivera, Matt Cain, Brandon Barnes, CC Sabathia, Wellington Castillo, Nick Markakis, Alex Avila, David Freese Gold, Jeremy Hulkson, James McDonald Green, Steven Strasburg Chasing History, Josh Johnson Mini, Andy Dirks for the Tigers, that one's numbered to 62, Giancarlo Stanton World Baseball Classic, Mark Trumbo, Brian Roberts, Ricky Nolasco, Salvador Perez, Ian Stewart, Jonathan Papelbon, Ubaldo Jimenez, Justin Smoke, Derek Norris, Scott Diamond, Clayton Richard, Jay Bruce, Johnny Gomes, Kelly Johnson, Alfredo Marte, Tom Kohler, Martin Maldonado, Martin Prado, Kyle McPherson, Justin Wilson. Grant Belfour, Nate Scherholtz, Mike Leake, Johan Santana, Carlos Beltran, Josh Rutledge, Andy Pettit, Nate Eovaldi, Neil Walker, Jose Bautista, Mark Burley, Alfonso Soriano, Jeff Neiman, Brandon Moss, Josh Vitters, Troy Tulowitzki, Mariano Rivera, Matt Cain, Brandon Barnes, CC Sabathia, Wellington Castillo, Nick Markakis, Alex Avila. Got a gold Roy Halladay, Lance Lynn Cardinals, Alberto Claspo Green, Stan Musial Chasing History, Sandy Koufax die cut, Mini Ken Griffey Jr., Cameron Mapen Chasing It Down, Mark Trumbo, Brian Roberts, Ricky Nolasco, Salvador Perez, Ian Stewart, Jonathan Papelbon, Chris Parmalee, Justin Smoke, Derek Norris, Scott Diamond, Clayton Richard, Jay Bruce, Juan Pierre, Bryce Harper, Alfredo Marte, Tom Kohler, Martin Maldonado, Martin Prado, Kyle McPherson. Tyler Chatwood, Hector Sanchez, Brian Dunsing, Paul Mahalam, Carlos Gomez, Omar Infante, Emilio Bonifacio, Jason Castro, David Ortiz, Albert Pujols, Tyler Flowers, Drew Pomeranz, Craig Gentry, Josh Hamilton, Clay Buchholz, Alexei Ramirez, Todd Helton, Corey Hart, Everett Cabrera, Elvis Andrus, Steven Strasburg, Lonnie Chisenhall, Homer Bailey, Raul Banez Gold, Chris Medlin, Drew Smiley Green, Manny Machado Chasing History, Joe Morgan die cut, Gary Sheffield Mini, Hanley Ramirez World Baseball Classic, Steve Chisak, Carl Crawford, Miguel Gonzalez, Juan Nicasio, Chase Headley, Carlos Pena, Wade LeBlanc, Koji Uehara, Brandon McCarthy, Mark Ellis, Brandon Belt, Eduardo Nunez, Paul Goldschmidt, Felipe Almonte, Dan Straley, Brandon Moore, Michael Bourne, Stephen LaRue, Ryan Wheeler. And last pack. Matt Dominguez, Billy Butler, Melky Cabrera, Patrick Corbin, Adam LaRoche, Nelson Cruz, Alcides Escobar, Jonathan LaCroix, Nate McLeod, Lone Rosario, Dominic Brown, Chris Iannetta, Torrey Hunter, Jake Peavy, Roldis Chapman, Jason Kubel, Pedro Alvarez, Ian Kinsler, Mike Trout, Alejandro De Aza, Mike Leake, Todd Frazier, Shane Victorino, Gary Sheffield, Chasing History, Ryan Braun, the Elite, Johan Santana, Mini for the Mets, Robinson Cano, World Baseball Classic, Zach Greinke, Francisco Cervelli, Alex Presley, Joel Hanrahan, John Segura, Garrett Jones, Eric Kratz, Tommy Malone, Chris Carpenter, Wei-Yin Chin, Brett Gardner, Asdrubal Cabrera, Rick Porcello, Fonzo Soriano, Jordy Mercer, Evan Scribner, Jake McGee, Michael Bourne. I will recap. We got the black Andy Dirks, numbered to 62 for the Tigers. We got Jordan Lyles, pink, numbered to 50 for the Astros. We have for the Indians the Lou Boudreau commemorative pin card. For the Rays, Alex Cobb autograph. And for the Braves, John Smoltz jersey card. Alright everybody, thanks. I'm not going to have anything next week. I'll be back in 2 weeks. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.